Hey dolls, welcome back to Harry and Meghan Enthusiast channel, The People's Duchess. Thank you so much for joining me today. Big shout out to our channel members, Avid Reader, Carmen Baya, I'm hoping I'm saying that right, Carmen, and Dara Edgehill, as well as all of our channel members on Instagram and across social media. And a big shout out also to all the people joining us for the first time. Welcome one, welcome all squatties. Today's episode, oh my gosh, I always say this. I know you guys clock my tea every time, but today's episode is one of my favorites so far of the year. The Sussexes take LA. This is such a great date night. It's a dream date night. These two look like first date lovers. They are so cute. Meghan and Harry dropped these adorable pictures from their date night at the Cowboy Carter tour. We talked a little bit about this in the last episode, but I really want to get in depth into it because, oh my gosh, the details are coming out, from the jewelry to the dress to some of the really touching memorabilia that Harry was also sporting. So we're going to get into that. But first, I do want to talk a little bit about Meghan's teaser for As Ever. She did release a new teaser on her page as well as the As Ever official page. It looks like she's making some tea. She captioned it Simplicity, and it was so cute. As always, and as Meghan is known for, these look absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to see what she delivers next from As Ever. This is really Meghan's wheelhouse, and I'm so proud of her for returning to her roots. Obviously, we are all very much excited for it. The first wave sold out instantly, and let's see what she comes up with this time. So she's obviously still on her business boss journey and still has time for date nights. So let's get into it. Speaking of date nights, they did go see James Taylor in concert, and it's really nice to see Harry and Meghan in their concert era, as Meghan captioned it. It's so lovely to see her just out and about, having fun, enjoying life with her partner. It's hard work doing what they do with Archwell and their businesses, Harry with Invictus. It's very hard work, but they play hard too. And I think that the problem here is really crack. It's really crack. The royalists have a bit of a problem with this. I think that they don't want people to harken back to the good old days of Beanie Harry, you know, when he used to be free-spirited and out and about the way he is now. It really reminds them of all the years they spent trying to destroy this man. And despite those best efforts, they were just completely unable to break his spirit or turn him to the dark side. I've often asked this question about why they had Harry in those servants' quarters like that and why they treated him so harshly. But I think that the answer is very evident. It's just that he doesn't have that like colonizer spirit that they do, and he never did. You can tell by that picture of Halle Berry he had up in his dorm room. He was never like them, so it makes sense now. They didn't want to see him win. He's a product of his environment at the time, but now he's a product of a better environment, and that's a big problem for them. They're supposed to be the best environment around. Their whole brand is we're better than you. We're supposed to be the ideal, and seeing this and seeing how much better it is than that, they don't want that. They can't have that. It's a threat to their existence. And they certainly didn't want to see them looking like this at the Beyonce concert. First of all, she captioned the pictures from this concert about last night. Thank you. She gave a shout out to Beyonce and team for an amazing concert and a very fun date night. All love. Girl, right back at ya. This dress was the talk of the town for days. It is a perfect representation of the Cowboy Carter theme. It's Carolina Herrera, one of Meghan's go-tos, and she paired this with her trusty Aquazzura sandals as well as some Logan Hollowell jewelry. This particular diamond pendant necklace has very special meaning. It was Princess Diana's and it was gifted to Meghan by her husband. Such a beautiful gift. Harry really has an eye for beauty. He not only chose one of the most beautiful women on the planet, But you can see his really good eye in the things that he has selected for Meghan. For example, her engagement ring was ethically sourced from Diana's jewelry as well as from a place near and dear to him, Botswana. He's also gifted her Diana's famous tank watch and turquoise ring, as well as this pendant necklace and the pendant necklace that she wore in Nigeria, and probably a couple of other things that we haven't yet seen. For example, this beautiful butterfly earring set and bracelet, I'm sure she has that necklace. I'm absolutely sure she has the necklace. All of Diana's sets, I think Meghan has the complete set of, and he knows her taste. He knows she doesn't like that big gaudy stuff. He was dating Meghan and saw her very clean girl aesthetic, the minimalistic style that she has with her jewelry, and her fashion is very tailored, very streamlined, very elegant, very dainty. So he's not going to gift her big old huge pearl chokers and big old huge necklaces and earrings and stuff, because he can see that this is a very well refined woman who doesn't need those things to really make her stand out, as Diana didn't. Yes, Diana wore some big chunky jewelry at the time, but I think that royal lifestyle was when she was really into the big chunky jewelry stuff. But when she left the royal lifestyle, you really saw her own fashion and sensibilities come out, and it was very sleek and very pared down and very elegant. But it's clear to see from his choices that Harry has a very good eye for detail and beauty, and he cares. I am not going to say this lightly just to make a dig at his brother, but gifting your wife a ring that is that cursed, that has so much negative energy and negativity attached to it, was really thoughtless, in my opinion. Yes, people probably expected the ring to be passed down to William's wife, but if I were him, I would have just done something different. I would have maybe taken out the sapphire and redistributed that to a new ring. I wouldn't have just given her that old ring like that. It had way too much baggage attached to it. But that's them, and I think that that's very indicative of their relationship, one that is thoughtless and kind of a, well, here you go. People call it a shut up ring, but I feel like that's really apt for that scenario. He did not want to marry her, and he didn't care. And the ring that you get from your man says a lot. Harry put a lot of thought into that ring. He designed it. He worked with the jewelers. He wanted to make sure that his bride-to-be loved it, and he did that beautifully. So I'm really proud of Harry too. As good as Meghan looks, we expect her to look this good. We expect a fashion designer like her with multiple successful lines that she's done with Reitmans and Smartworks. We expect her to look this good. She is a designer, which I think a lot of us kind of forget from time to time, with multiple successful clothing lines under her belt. So we do expect Meghan to show up looking bomb, looking on theme. This is the perfect cowboy rodeo-esque dress. I love the denim. I love the ruching, so complimentary in the front. I love everything about this. The sweetheart neckline, everything. The slit in the front gives it a little bit more va-va-voom. It was just absolutely perfect. I kind of would have loved to see this with a rodeo hat as well, but I'll take what I can get. Everything that she paired this with, including the Aquazzura crisscross chunky heel, was very beautiful, very, very beautifully put together. But look at Harry. Look at that man. He is looking good. Very laid back, very chill, very relaxed, very much the people's prince. And the detail under his hat that had his children's names, my love for Meghan, of course, Africa, the Union Jack, the California state flag, as well as the American flag emblazoned in the brim underneath, was just attention to detail. This man is very attention to detail oriented, and I love that about him. Now, I don't know if this is a newly acquired thing since he met Meghan. We haven't really seen him do stuff like that prior to Meghan, but he never had the chance. They had him hauling his clothes around in trash bags and walking around in holy shoes. Like, he didn't have the chance to really display his creative and fun side because he was really fighting for his life during those years prior to Meghan. We only know about it now because of Spare, but even when we saw him doing things like hauling around his stuff in trash bags, people always wrote that off and didn't really pay attention to that. But that kid was fighting for his life back then. So I am just really happy to see Harry fully evolve and bloom into the loving, gorgeous man that we see before us with his wife by his side. Can't really say that about other royal relationships. And again, I can see why people tried tooth and nail to prevent this. I mean, look at this. The body is bodying. The gorge is gorgeousing. It's all so much love. And you can't say that about the rest. You know, you just can't say that about the rest. I am wishing them all of the continued success in the world. I cannot wait to see what Meghan has next in store. You just know whatever she's cooking up in that As Ever lab is going to be bomb. Next up, the top 10 NYC style moments. I've been really inspired by her fashion lately. She's just been giving us hit after hit after hit. I'm still tripping off that Ralph Lauren set from the Time 100 discussion. Now, some of y'all done seen the Camilla version, the Temu version of this set in recent days. Not really gonna comment, don't really have anything to say, except imitation is the highest form of flattery, I guess. Child, anyways, if you enjoyed this episode, if you've been enjoying my channel and our lives, please consider subscribing. We have amazing perks, gorgeous membership bags that identify you as a member squatty, lots of members only content, including live streams where we get really in depth. And there's just a lot of really cool perks, shop discounts and the like. Leave a super thanks if you enjoyed this video and do feel inclined to show your support that way. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. It has been absolutely wonderful. I had such a good time with this one. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Until next time, please be kind. Bye for now.